Hey everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to do a collective reading. We're going to see what the message is right now for you guys. Keep in mind it's general. It could be past, present, or future. You will know best how this resonates, okay, in your story. So let's just get into it. What is going on today? The Hermit, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Wands. So you could be going within right now, okay? You're reflecting. You're looking for some sort of answers maybe, okay? With the Eight of Cups and the Hermit, this speaks of isolation as well. Leaving things behind, leaving people behind, going towards, whatever serves you or your highest good, okay? The Page of Wands. A message, communication, or somebody venturing off on a new adventure. Let's see, why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here? The Seven of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this could have to do with leaving home or moving out, leaving a community behind, not being home, something like that, okay? You could be confused or trying to figure out your options. Maybe thinking about, I don't know, maybe you are thinking about leaving or moving out or going somewhere new, okay? What's the Eight of Cups? The Tower, and the Lovers in reverse, okay? So this could have something to do with a breakup. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, so maybe there's a relationship here that just feels really hard. Like maybe you feel like a lot is on you, okay? So you could be thinking about leaving, or this is what you did in the past, okay? Because something just feels hard, or maybe you feel like a lot is on you, or you have to carry a big burden with you. You have to carry a lot of responsibility, or it just, something just feels heavy. It just feels like a burden. All right. What's the Page of Wands? The Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So, Ten of Cups in reverse, it's like a broken family or a lack of family, or feeling like there's a lack of union, there's a lack of this togetherness, okay? Yeah, okay, let's just see where this goes. Kind of feels like a love reading. What's the Hermit? The Hierophant, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's kind of given me some sort of a commitment here that you have with another person, and you could be defensive towards this person, or you could even be a bit defensive towards the commitment, or maybe you feel like you have to protect yourself in this commitment, like you have to put up boundaries to this person because you feel like they might just leave you out in the cold, or they'll just kind of leave you to your own painful ending. All right. Why is the Hermit here? Breakup and a separation. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've already broken up with someone, or this is like the process of you going within and contemplating if you should, okay? Breakup, separation, silent treatment, abandonment, okay? Maybe you feel like this person will abandon you in a time of need, or this is what they've done in the past. Receiving what you need, progressing, arriving, moving on. Yeah, so you could be contemplating if you're going to get what you need out of this relationship, if this is someone that can provide you with whatever you're looking for. a certain level of commitment, a feeling of being protected, but you do have a lack of stability here, okay? And confusion. What's the confusion about? Seven of Cups, the Star, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, you might be looking at your options or a bit confused about what to do because the person that you're dealing with, you might feel like they can be a bit manipulative or a bit self-serving or a bit selfish, okay? It's kind of like, it's giving me that feeling of being in a relationship with someone and you don't know if they're going to pull the rug out from underneath your foot one day, right? If they're just going to leave you to kind of struggle on your own. Like, it's really giving me like, they give you the feeling that they're just going to leave you with nothing, right? So this is giving me, especially with the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Wands, I mean, you might feel like you have to be a bit in survival mode around this person because you just never know how they're going to just get up and leave and what kind of issues they're going to get up and leave you with. Tell me about this Five of Swords. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, wanted date. Okay, so yeah, these are nice words. I like you. I mean, this person might be a bit of a sweet talker. The Chaser. Twin flames. Chaser in a codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment. But I'm not even really getting that you have a fear of abandonment as much as it's like, not like in the typical sense of you being a chaser. It's more like you feel around this person like you have to prepare yourself for abandonment. Like they make you feel like they're gonna abandon you, okay? Silent treatment, abandonment, like the way that they treat you, it makes you feel like they're like one step away from just abandoning you and just leaving you there without any kind of stability, leaving you there without any protection. Huh, okay, yeah. What's the Four of Wands reverse? The Five of Cups. Okay, sadness, grief, yeah, heartbreak, Three of Swords, heartbreak, and strength. Yeah, so, I mean, with strength being here, like between the sandwich, between the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords, you know, this relationship might make you feel like it's giving me survival mode. Like you feel like you have to fight for survival all the time. You have to be strong all the time because you're dealing with someone that makes you feel like they could abandon you at any second, okay? I don't think that they trigger a fear of abandonment as much as they trigger this instinct of being hyper independent in you, okay? Because something just doesn't really feel very reliable when you reflect on this commitment. Yeah, it's giving me this feeling of, you know, I'm really tired of always having to be strong or be the strong one. It's like being in a relationship where you just kind of want to feel like you can fall back on someone, but you might feel like no one is there. Like the person that you should be able to fall back on is not there. You're forced to be the strong one or feel like you have to hold up some sort of a fight all the time. It's almost like being in a relationship with someone where you don't know if it's going to last when times get tough, okay? Or if they're just going to drop you like a hot potato. Like you feel like they'll just get up and leave, right? They'll just leave you to trying to figure out how you're going to get through something. It's just not very dependable energy at all, okay? But the I like you is like they have nice, sweet nothings, okay? A bunch of nice words. What's the Eight of Cups? Healing heart, freedom from a toxic relationship. Yeah, exactly. Mask. So this is something that you could be contemplating, okay? Maybe you're thinking about when is it time to leave? When is it time to go? When is it time to free yourself from a relationship that could feel toxic sometimes, okay? Maybe you feel like you have to hide how you truly feel around this person. And I feel like what you're hiding, or the mask that you're wearing around this person, is this mask of like, I need to be strong. I need to feel strong all the time. I need to be in this like, you know, I don't even know if it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It's like, you could feel like you're always in masculine energy, okay? Which can get very exhausting. Like always being in masculine energy can get very, very exhausting. And I feel like that's what this is right here. It's like this, like it's sad and it's hard, and it just might make you feel a bit like defeated. It's making me feel a bit defeated, this feeling of I need to be strong all the time. You know, it's like being strong all the time is getting a bit exhausting and a bit depressing even, because it feels like always in masculine energy, because you're always kind of on the edge and you don't know when someone is just going to leave you high and dry and walk out. Yeah, so what's the Tower? The Seven of Wands. Yeah, you might, like, it's really given me that this person puts you in a sense of fight or flight. Okay. Always feeling like you need to defend yourself. Always feeling like you need to, like, fight for something here. Or, like, you know, I don't know. It's a bit exhausting. The Page of Swords. The Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. What is that about? What's the Tower? Thoughts. Thoughts about a wealthy man. Oh, and he comes out to wealthy man. Yeah, it's like that sense of having a provider, or feeling like even if you're a woman, so it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you feel like this is the energy you have to be in all the time. You have to be the wealthy man all the time. Okay, you have to be in this masculine energy all the time. And that can feel a bit hard, right? Ten of Wands. It's like you might feel like a lot is on you all the time. And being the strong one all the time is just a bit exhausting. Feeling like, you know, someone can just abandon you, or someone is a bit selfish, expecting a lot of you. Making you feel like you constantly have to take care of yourself, because if you lean back one time, they're not going to catch you. Okay, what's the Ten of Wands? Bad health. Yeah. Yeah, it's even like, you know, being in a relationship with someone wondering like, okay, so if something happens to me, who's going to take care of us? Because I don't feel like it's going to be you taking care of me, okay, the way that this is going. Bad health. A cassette. Outdated thinking. Replaying events over in your head. Outdated thinking. What is outdated thinking? The relationship is over, no second chances. Yeah, it could just feel like it's like always on a loop. Like it's always the same thing. Like it's just a pattern with this person. And it could even be about their mindset, okay? They're conditioning, their mindset, the way that they operate. What's the Page of Wands? Hammer, working on it, rebuilding something, persistent, hammer. Some sort of a message about wanting to fix something, rebuild something, work on something. What is that about? A King of Pentacles. Okay, so, you know, this is the energy of someone that should be a provider, somebody that should be, you know, someone that is in this energy here, wealthy man. The Eight of Wands, some sort of a message or some sort of, yeah, some sort of communication, something being sent. Bad news. Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody didn't send the message. Somebody didn't receive this message. This is some sort of bad news. Bad news about what? About coffin, dating someone new. Something being over because somebody is dating someone new, or something is over because somebody wants to meet someone new and date someone new. What's that about? A missed opportunity, Ace of Wands in reverse, or somebody not wanting a commitment anymore. Yeah, so this could be you, okay? You could be in this energy of not wanting to take a step with this person, okay? Maybe not wanting some sort of a commitment with this person anymore because of a feeling of there's no reliability, there's no real dependability. It always feels very unstable and unsure. This could have something to do with a fight. Okay, something doesn't feel unified, something doesn't feel traditional. This has to do, okay, so a Queen of Wands and something not being over, Death in reverse. Something not being over, something not ending here with a Queen of Wands. Strength in reverse. Someone here is weak, someone here is in their ego, someone is not in there and is not strong. What is that? A new beginning in love, a gift, true love, true love. And again, the King of Pentacles at the bottom again. This person has been at the bottom twice and they're out. So it could have something to do with the King of Pentacles. What's this Ace of Cups? Strength in reverse. The relationship evolving to the next phase. What does that have to do with strength in reverse here? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this person leaves you out in the cold, okay? You could feel like you're in some sort of lack because of this person, or you're just, you know, you're struggling, okay, or you're going through a hard time. It's either actual poverty, like physically, I mean, financially, or it's just the feeling that they give you, right? So this could even be about, you know, like you feeling like you always need to be strong. You feel like you always need to be in this masculine energy here of the wealthy man, making it happen, making the money, because if you aren't strong one time, or if you just, you know, want to like just relax one time, you're going to be in poverty. You have to always be, constantly be in this masculine, wealthy man energy, because someone around you just wouldn't step up, okay? I feel like you feel this person just wouldn't provide for you, okay? If you just slip up one time, right, things are going to get really hard. This is really giving me that feeling, this energy of being in a relationship with someone where you don't really feel like you're a team. You feel like it's every man for themselves, basically. And you want to be a unified front. You want to be a team. You want to feel like you're in a partnership, but you feel like the person that you're dealing with is very self-centered and selfish. and they're not really there to make you feel like you can rely on them or they can rely on you. It's like, you know, it's a very, it's making me feel like things are very segregated, okay? So of course you're going to be looking at this commitment going, you know, what is really, you know, are you really bringing anything to the table that I can't give to myself because I feel like I'm doing all of it myself anyways, right? Someone here is a bit sad about feeling like you need to be strong all the time because you just cannot like put your head down on someone's shoulder for 5 minutes, okay? If you do that, you'll end up in poverty. Yeah, and it could have something to do with this person's mindset. They just might feel like, you know, you're not their responsibility, or, you know, they don't really feel like taking care of someone else. And that's not even what it's about. This is not about, you know, being like someone's sugar baby or being a stay-at-home, whatever it is. It's like, it's just that feeling of like when times get rough, when times get tough, can you rely on them? What if you get sick? What if one of you gets sick? Are you going to be able to depend on them, or are they going to leave you out in the cold and abandon you because they don't really feel like helping you through hard times, right? And so you feel like you're always in this energy of being the wealthy man, being a masculine energy, because you just cannot let your hair down for a second. Okay, so what's this 6 of Wands and the 7 of Swords? The Fool. Yeah, a new beginning, okay? So someone likes feeling free. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so what this is giving me is like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? So this person might treat your relationship like they always have to have 1 foot out the door, which, you know, in that case, how are you going to have any sort of a commitment, right? So it's like they don't want to step up for you. They don't want to provide for you. They don't want to really, you know, they want to go 50-50 on everything because they want to make sure they have 1 foot out the door in case they need an escape plan, right? They don't want to invest a single cent more into you than necessary just in case they, you know, they want to leave and decide that you weren't worth the investment to them, right? It's like they don't want to put anything into it just in case. It's kind of like, you know, they're not treating your relationship like a sports car that they cherish and value and the money is worth it to them. It's like they're treating your relationship like you're a lemon, like you're a car, like a lemon. Like they don't want to have to put a single cent more into you, the car, because they see it as a lemon, and just in case it goes bust, they don't want to regret any single cent they put in. You get what I'm saying? So that's how they kind of, that's what this feels like. So you feel like you're always in charge of, you know, doing everything here, staying in masculine energy, wealthy man, because you're dealing with someone that treats your relationship like it's a lemon of a car. Okay? Like they don't want to have to invest a single cent more than necessary, kind of a thing, right? Yeah. 4 of Swords in reverse. And that could leave you feeling extremely restless, okay? You're not at peace. You can't rest. You can't find peace with something like that. The 3 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So something about friends, or something about other people, or how they treat their friends, or they always got enough to go around for other people, so they don't treat their other relationships like it's like a lemon of a car, right? Just with you, apparently. What's this? An official person. An official person? What do you mean, official person? Being charmed or used. Empath narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Being charmed or used. What does that mean? Four of Cups. Yeah, see, I don't know. Is this your energy, collective's energy, or is this person? Eight of Wands in reverse. Something is blocked. Something is backfiring. Something is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you might feel like this person just takes you for granted, okay? They just really take you for granted. And it's like, you know, it's almost like you might feel some sort of a way, or you might feel a bit dissatisfied at times with their willingness to help. Like you might feel like they don't really have that. It's like they want to help everyone, okay? They love giving. This person could be someone that they really enjoy giving to other people, to their friends, to other people in their life. But when it comes to you, they just don't have that initiative, I almost want to say. It's like it's blocked, okay? Eight of Wands reverse. When it comes to you, it's just not really there. And that can make you sit around and wonder and ask yourself, like, well, why can you be this way with everyone else, but when it comes to me, it's not there? Like, you don't want to give to me. You don't want to be helpful and generous, okay? The Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, something about someone lying, being a liar in the past. Eight of Swords in reverse. The Empress. The Two of Wands. Yeah, so this could have something to do with your choices, okay? Or someone's choices here to free yourself from a mindset. So it's like if this person is making you feel trapped in the situation, and it's giving me to do with your stability, right? So if this person makes you feel rejected when it comes to being helpful, generous, and giving in the partnership, I feel like the only way you know how to protect yourself in that sense, and how you can free yourself from that kind of feeling of being trapped in a relationship that's not reciprocal, okay, is to be hyper independent, or is to reclaim your independence. And that can look like you then rejecting the commitment, or you rejecting you going into this very masculine, wealthy man energy of just being like super like, okay, then I'm just going to do everything this and this and this way so I can make sure that, you know, I don't rely on you. And there's no way that, you know, you can just leave me for dead here, basically, and I'm unprotected in that situation. It's like, I feel like you don't trust this person's level of commitment. You don't trust that they really are all that committed to you, okay, because of the way that they treat you, right? So it's kind of like if you notice this person is treating your relationship like it's a lemon of a car, and they don't really want to put a lot of money into it because, you know, they're not sure if it's worth the investment. It's kind of like pulling away from that and being like, you know what, then I will invest in my own car, and then you just stay over there, okay? Then, you know, we won't have to have this discussion at all, right? So this has something to do with a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Cups. Okay, well, anything else that we need to know about this, about the outcome, or any advice for the collective, any advice how to deal with this? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like you might be rejecting this person's help, or their offer, or their money, or their investments, okay? Look who's at the bottom again, King of Pentacles. Yeah. Something about lying, someone lying in the past, okay? Or just being sneaky in the past, or just not really investing in the past, like not wanting to invest, this is someone that I feel like this is something that you could be dealing with for a long time. It's like a breadcrumber. Okay? They treat you like you're not worth the investment to them. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. A breadcrumb. Okay? So they're supposed to be a king or a queen, but they're coming out as a page, right? So they always have this little tiny dinky investment that's worth it to them. Five of Swords in reverse. And I feel like you realize that, or you know that, and it's hard. Like, it just makes your life, I feel like, your day-to-day a lot harder than it needs to be, because isn't partnership supposed to be about, you know, like being there for each other, helping each other, being there through the hard times, okay? Being people like you can rely on them, they rely on you. It's like an equal give and take. This doesn't feel equal at all. It feels like you invest a lot and they kind of treat it like, they're not sure if you're worth the investment. It's like, okay, what's the advice for collective? Yeah, if you see this clearly, okay, there's no confusion here. I feel like you are starting to look within and wonder if this is even viable. Okay, if this is even viable, the Six of Swords, if it's even worth sticking around with, okay? Or it's even just about like, maybe, you know, sometimes you have to then ask yourself, like, how can, if this person is treating you like they need an escape plan, then maybe you need to treat them the same way, okay? Like, don't make yourself relying on someone or dependent on someone that doesn't give you that sense that that you can rely or depend on them, okay? Because who knows, right? The Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you need to make sure that you take the necessary steps so that you aren't stressed out, so that you aren't worried, so that you don't feel like you don't have somewhere to go, or you don't know what to do, or you feel like you're living in a nightmare. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. Don't let this person get you stuck. And I feel like for someone here, it's gonna be like financially. Okay, don't get yourself wrapped up into any kind of situations with this person, especially while they're treating you this way, where you feel like you could get trapped in that. Like, just an example, like buying things together or buying a house together. If this person is already making you feel like they don't really know, then don't go into something together, because, you know, you never know if they pull out, when are you gonna have to pull out, right? Like, you might feel like I'm kind of like going between, like, this is complicated, this energy, because I can tell that always being in this masculine energy, wealthy man energy, is exhausting, and it's making you maybe come to your limits of feeling like you're always needing to be strong and push through. And I feel like you do sometimes want to be more in the feminine energy, but I don't know if this relationship really allows for that, okay? I gotta be honest. And maybe this person makes you feel like you need to be a bit more hyper independent or be extremely independent. And, you know, maybe you need to do that in order to feel safer, okay? Safer. Yeah, in case something ends. Yeah, in case something ends, because I feel like that's how they treat you, so that's how you need to act as well. Two of Wands. You know, there's nothing worse than feeling like, you know, someone is treating you like you're expendable, or they can walk out on you, and you feel like your stability is wrapped up into the relationship, making you feel like too dependent on it. Like, there's something here about maybe feeling like you need to separate some things, okay? Yeah, because you're unhappy with this person's, the way that they give, okay? You're unhappy. There's something here that's very unfulfilling about their generosity towards you, or their, you know, how reciprocal they are towards you, how giving they are towards you. You're very unhappy, okay? It could just feel like it's not really how it should be in a relationship, right? Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave it at that. Let's just see who's involved here. A Gemini. May. January. A husband. Virgo. And February. And a Sagittarius. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.